What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to 303 Streets. So today we're going to be removing the soft top completely off of a Jeep Wrangler 4xe. So what you're going to need is your tool kit that it comes with to, take everything apart, and then we're just going to really quick show you how. So you're going to come inside your Jeep to start, and you're going to see there's these little latches here. You're going to push it down, and then it's free. So then after that, you can push up, and the hydraulic lift will take it. And I'll show you what that looks like really quick. So there you go. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna come over to your door, and then we're gonna disassemble the top. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come down here, pull this out, go on this side, pull that out, pull out the sides, come over here, pull out this side, and then these are always kind of tricky. People always want to know how to get this open because it doesn't just pull, so you have to like pull down and twist. So that gets that out. So once you have that out, it's a pretty nifty little system they have here. It's all sliding, so it's no zips. So again, once you get it out, it just slides out. So this is how you remove the glass / rear window. Obviously it's not glass, but I don't want to get this scratched, so I'm just going to set it in here, and I'm going to be very, very careful with it because again, I don't want to damage it. So, and if you're going to try to put it back in, as you can see, there's this little guide pin right here. There's a guide pin, and you just slide it through this bead, probably over here too. Yeah, so you're gonna feed it along here, and there's an opening there, and it's obviously closed, or actually it's open on this side too. So it probably feeds from either side, yeah. So you can feed it in on either side. So the next thing we're gonna do is, I guess I'll come over to here. It's gonna be the same on both sides. So what you're gonna do is behind here, it's gonna be just like that other side, to where it kind of pops out. But I guess first, before you do that, you're gonna have to come over here, and there's this latch. I have to try to get it to give. I'm not very good with getting this off right here. So as you can see, there's a little latch right there, and that's what you're gonna have to undo to get it off. So I'm gonna get that, and I'll be right back. All right, as you can see, we have this one off, this whole side panel off. So when you're sliding it out, first you're gonna wanna start by getting it unclipped here. So you kind of have to push up on it, and then come over here. Here's the groove where it slides into, and then there's gonna be some Velcro right there. That'll hook it. So I'm gonna show you really quick how to pop this out. I'm using a flat head just because it makes it a little bit easier. So I'm going under it. I'm kind of pulling it up. Of course, now it doesn't want to pop up. Again, I don't want to put a little too much pressure on it because I don't want to break it. So I'm just trying to, of course, now it doesn't want to pop up. Let's see, there we go. There we go. So it pops out. Come over here, show you what it looks like. So there's going to be some of these that tuck under, so when you're putting it back, or if but if you're not putting a hard top on like we are, these would just go back under to make sure it grabs. So you're gonna come over here, pull those out. It's gonna have them on the side, on this side. So you're gonna pull those out, come over to the Velcro. As you can see, it's ran in to the groove. Well, actually, this one has the groove. This one has the attachment piece. So I'm gonna slide it out. And again, there's the guide to slide this back in. I'm gonna put these over here. And again, you wanna be super careful with these. You don't wanna damage these. I just don't want to get them all bent and scratched or anything. So now that you have that, I'm going to leave this right here, and it should just kind of fold down. So I think we might have to release it, but it should fold down. The bad part is my garage door is in the way, so I'm going to have to close my garage door really quick, and then we'll go from there. So 1 second. All right, so now that we have the garage fixed so we can get everything down, there's going to be a little latch back here, and you can pull this and it'll bring it the rest of the way down. Really quick before we do that, I just want to show you. So if you're not looking to completely tear it apart, and this is as much as you want to do, all you have to do is push this back, and now this is all exposed to where you don't have to take out the side windows, you don't have to take out the back window, you can leave it all together, but you can still get access to the top. So if you're looking for something simple, easy, not having to tear everything apart like what we're doing right now, this is how to do it. And then again, obviously, when you're ready to put it back, it just pushes down and you're good to go, and then you clip the front. So we're gonna leave it like this so we can pull ours completely down. So that being said, I'm gonna make sure that these are not in the way and do not get damaged. Again, I don't want to get any creases in any of these, so I might move these around really quick. All right, so as you can see, if you're looking to try to just, take the top off and not completely tear it apart, this is a good way to do that, because when you want to put it back, all you really have to do is just push it back over, and you don't really have to remove any of the windows. So this is a good solution to, taking the top off and not completely taking it off. But as you can see, like I said, we're going to take ours completely off. So you're going to pull this lever back here on the left side behind the driver, or the rear passenger driver side, and then it completely folds down. So from there, you're going to take these little straps that they provide you, and you're going to take it, you're going to loop it around here, and you're going to make sure it's nice and tight so that it helps keeping it from opening up. So you do that to both sides, and you're good. So next thing you're going to do is there's going to be 2 levers on either side, and right now they're in the locked. That one she just turned into the lock position. This is the lock position. We're going to push down to make sure it's locked. It's locked, so it's not going to open up, see? So it's all locked up now. So the next thing you're going to do is come over to this. You're going to pull this back and then lift up. Let's see if I can get it to go. There we go. And then you can do that exact same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to pull it back, lift up. So now we should be free and clear of everything up there. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to come over here where you have the provided tools. You're going to take this bolt out, and then you're going to do that on the exact same thing on the other side, and then it should completely dismantle. So I'm going to take these out, and then we'll be back really quick to show you. All right, so we took out the wrong bolt. So we took out this one and this one. It's supposed to be down here. So once you take this one out, I pre-broke this, by the way, before I'm using the drill. See, so it's not like torquing down on anything. So once I get it out a little bit, you're gonna just lift up a little bit to make sure there's no resistance. Again, easier when you have 2 people, but it's working. So I'm gonna try to use my drill a little bit more. Try to see if I can hold it up and get it out the rest of the way. There we go. So once you get it out, this is where you'll have 2 people, but I'm just gonna show you really quick how it should pop out. So open the door, and you kind of just lift up and pull out. So this is why you need 2 people, because then we're gonna lift and then we're gonna walk it out. So as you can see, it's fully disconnected, so we're good to go. I'm gonna set it back down, because again, 2-person job, and we'll come back here in a minute once we get this off.
Okay, my name is Alyssa. I'm Brandon's wife. So what you're gonna do to take off these back pieces where the back window attaches, you're gonna take the bigger of the star screws. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I'm calling star bit, to take these back ones out. So once you get those unscrewed, you can just pop this right off. So that's what it looks like. And then to get off the rest of this piece, you're gonna come, and in the back door there are 2 screws that you can see he just took out there, and then there's one on this side. So, and that's gonna be, that's what they look like. That's gonna be the smaller T40 star bit.
Wait, don't close it.
Okay. And there's going to be 2 more in the front as well. So as you can see, he is now taking them off since he has those unscrewed.
It looks like we might have some more screws on the rear, so I don't want to shut that. Of course, these door panels are the panels are in the way. So it looks like it's tightened down in a few spots, or I might just have to wiggle it out.
I'm thinking it's down here, babe.
Yeah, it might be down here. Let's see. That attaches there, that attaches there. Alright, so it's right there. So you are gonna have one up top. Or no, I guess you won't. That just has to pop out. Okay. So once you get those off, they gotta pop out like that.
Got it.
So these are sunk in where the hardtop screws down. So right here and here. So those lock in right there. So these just come out with the 4 bolts that you used to take, or the bit. So
does the door still shut?
Yeah.
Even though there's no...
So, it looks goofy, but that's gonna be what it is. We might put ours back on until we get the hard top, I guess. But yeah, you take those off because those are designed for the soft top. So yeah, like those are designed for the soft top, and then you're gonna also take off these 2 right here. So you're gonna take off the 2 that go right here, these 2 brackets, because these are meant for obviously bolting together the soft top so it reaches over, and then these also go with the soft top, but we're going to take those off. So it will look a lot different once we get the hard top on. So yeah, that's really it though. And let's see, these are going to be the, yeah, so it's going to be the T40, it looks like.
It's in here.
My drill. So those are also going to be the T40. Let's just size fit them really quick. Yep. Yep. So again, I'm not using the drill until I break all the bolts loose at least. So again, just kind of, if you want to use the drill, that's totally fine. But I recommend breaking them by hand a little bit. And then you can use the drill to go the rest of the way to get them out. But always just break them by hand so you don't, you know, strip them or anything. So we actually put back all the screws that we took out back in here, here, and here on both sides so we don't lose those. The bolts that you take out for this are going to just screw back up in because again, you're going to use those bolts to attach your hard top. And then these ones, you can put them back in, but there are covers that go over this. So that's just something to kind of note. So when you are installing a hard top, you're going to be using those 3 bolt lines right there to get the hard top on, but we'll make a video for that. But yeah, this is how to remove the soft top completely for your Jeep. So as you can see, we've got everything done. We're just going to take these out, and then we'll show you what everything looks like disassembled here in a second. Okay, so here we are. We decided to leave these on for right now just because we're going to be driving on the highway and stuff, and it's just a good way to keep the door sealed. But as you can see, this is not going to be needed at all because this is strictly for the soft top. So again, when we come time to, you know, put our hard top on, we're going to take this bolt out on both sides, and then the 4 bolts that go in here. So again, 2 in the rear, 2 in the front, and I would start with the rear panel and then go to the front panel because it's going to sit kind of funky. So you got to take the rear out first, and then the front, and then if you were going to put it back together or reuse it, you would do first panel in the front and then this. So all in all, it's not really too difficult to do. It just took us longer because it is our first time and we've never done it before, and we're trying to record and explain everything in detail. So yeah, other than that, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. I'd say that it'd probably take like, what, 15 minutes, you think, if you knew what you were doing?
If you knew what you were doing, I would say at least 20 to 25 minutes, like your first couple times.
Yeah, so again, you wouldn't remove these if you're just trying to take the soft top off completely, because you're most likely going to put it back on. So you would just leave this, and you'd also leave the 2 brackets that go right here. one on this side, one on that side. You would leave those on. We took them off, obviously. And you could also leave this. So it'd save you time just having to just, you know, pop it off. But yeah, all in all, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. I think it looks pretty good actually. But yeah, thank you for watching 303 Streets. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them at the bottom. And yeah, hopefully we went in detail enough for this to make sense, and hopefully it's helpful to get it off. So
ask any questions in the comments.
Yeah, so thank you for watching 303 Streets. I'm Brandon Lechuga. Like, subscribe, and have a good day. Thank you.